Hello and welcome to the show. You know, being a professional football player is really hard work, and being an actor is also really hard work. Julian Horton has done both, even though acting wasn't in his original playbook. Now, he's used his acting skills to bring dozens of TV and film characters to life. It's my honor to welcome Julian Horton to the show. Hello.
Ms. Portia, thanks for having me.
Pleasure to have you here.
Yes, ma'am.
Lots of interesting twists and turns on the field and on stage for you, right?
Yes, ma'am.
But I want to talk first, just your current project, right?
Yes.
Beauty in Black. Oh, Roy. Roy. Let's
Yes,
just say,
Roy is crazy.
Marriage, if you've not seen it, is definitely for a mature audience only, but really interesting texture that you bring with this fella, Roy. Tell us a little bit more.
Roy is, you know, when I first got the audition, I was asked to play 3 parts.
Okay.
3 parts. There was a guy named Calvin, a guy named Stephen, and a guy named Roy.
Okay.
At the end of the day, I saw the breakdown, I saw the description for all 3 characters, and I already knew automatically who I wanted to play.
Why? Okay, so it was clearly Roy.
It was clearly Roy.
Why?
Because
what was
Roy brought the energy, and I just seen this character in the breakdown, in the description of the character, I knew he had a lot of commonalities within me.
Ah.
You know, I think that he just, he's gone through a lot in his life, and he's full of energy. He's animated. He has a little bit
These
of...
adjectives, I wish you understood.
Yeah, he's
or saying it mildly.
Yeah, he's a little dark too at the end of the day. So
Yeah.
I think this, like, going
Can
through
be
life...
a little off the chain.
Off the chain a little bit.
Yeah.
And I share commonalities with that a little bit. So I already knew that I would just have most in common with this character, and that's why I wanted to bring it to life.
But isn't that always the case with the characters who tend to be a little off the chain? There's still something about them that we connect to.
Yes.
How much are you enjoying this season of being on the show? I understand there's a second part coming. This is good for you right now, right?
Yes, ma'am. One word to describe it all: gratitude. Gratitude.
That's good.
Gratitude. The reception from this show, the love that I've been getting, the support that I've been getting, just to see everyone watching the show and taking it in, whether it be positive, whether it be negative.
Yeah.
It's a blessing I'm always going to be grateful for. It has changed my life in ways that I didn't even know how. To be able to be on the biggest streaming service in the world, Netflix, to be able to work with the Tyler Perry, one of the biggest moguls in entertainment history, who's done such a phenomenal job of just
creating these spaces for men and women to play all of these different kinds of roles. But this was not overnight for you.
No.
This has been a journey that started years ago, honestly, on a football field. As a little kid wanting to be a football player, right? So let's talk about what happened, right? Because there's the kid who wants to go to the pros.
Yeah.
And you did.
I did for a little brief stint. I was blessed to be able to go to the Tennessee Titans and play for them. But yeah, football is the foundation of who I am truly. What it's taught me, what I've learned in this game, from the perseverance, hard work. And I know it sounds cliche a little bit, but just the brotherhoods that have formed, the brothers that have formed. It's a foundation that's created me into the guy I am today. And without it, I wouldn't be where I am today. So from a young age, I've always wanted to play football, and I've had the dreams and the ambition and just the admiration to go to the big leagues.
Right.
And I was able to do that for a brief stint, so I'm thankful for that.
You mentioned a brief stint.
Yes.
Let me ask you, how long and how did it end?
How it ends for a lot of people, you get on there, and at the end of the day, you play. It was like 4 months to answer that question. But yeah, it's just you go through preseason, go through training camp, you go through the summer workouts, OTAs, all these things. And then, when it's time to start the season,
right,
you got to cut it down to 53.
Right.
You might have 78, because I made all these cuts and then had the final cut. And then, Coach Wizzlehunt said, yeah, you have to go.
Did you have a sense that it was coming, and how did you respond?
I mean,
because I think there's a lesson there for responding to the rejection that really weaves its way through acting and so many other industries, right?
I mean, you're logical as a football player. You know that it's very hard to get to the big leagues. It's a 1% chance. All the people that are playing high school football, college football right now, it is very hard. It's only 1%. That's a small door to get through. So I wouldn't say I was expecting to get cut. I wouldn't say anything. I just know the business.
Right.
You just know the business, and you just give it your all because that's all you can do.
So then,
Just
how
give your
did you
best.
make this transition then? Because
Yeah.
I understand. I think I read where you said you were kind of interested in entertainment. How did you make that transition?
I've always loved the craft of acting. I loved entertainment. I have always been a
Like, were you
avid-
one of those kids, like you were the actor, but you were the athlete, but sometimes you were trying to make it to the plays and
I was
torn between what that was looking like?
I was that guy. I was doing like stage plays for our school and things of that nature. I have siblings, so we making the home vids on the video, the camcorder and things of that nature, creating movies, creating TV shows. But you're not taking it serious at this time because you're like, I'm going to do this.
I'm going to the pros. I'm going to the pros.
You go do the football thing.
So your first move, and I think another learning lesson here, when it was very clear, okay, football isn't working out, but I've got these other gifts, I've got these other skills.
Yes.
What did you do? How did you position yourself to get to the next level?
So basically, I mean, it wasn't just a fresh, bright, everything is good start. It wasn't like that. It actually, it was quite tough at some points because you're
How
leaving
so?
football, you have this identity, you've played, and during that time, you're going through tumultuous things too. I mean, the University of Arkansas, going through relationships that are kind of dark, going through just
Right.
tough times.
And there was a period, if I may, right? You
Yeah.
said that there was a period of homelessness
It
for you.
was.
I have to imagine there was some stress, maybe depression. That it gets dark.
Anxiety, depression, stress, fear, intrusive thoughts, worry. You can go on and on. Everything on the negative spectrum of just negative emotions. I was feeling. But at the same time, God is the greatest because I also was always praying. I always had joy, always had faith that everything was still going to work out. But yeah, it was a transitional time where I really didn't know what I wanted to do. I thought I wanted to be an actor, but at the same time, I wasn't just sure of it yet because you're in one form of entertainment and you're playing football, and it's like, okay, now I got to jump to a whole nother form of entertainment.
Right, and start over from scratch.
Yeah.
We're going to pause right there because the story gets even more interesting.
Yeah.
But after the break, going to bring in another interesting fellow, actor and acting coach, Dwayne Boyd. He's going to join the conversation, and you're going to hear what the seasoned pro says it really takes to thrive in the TV and film industry. And he's going to open up about his own experiences as well. Stay with us. We'll be right back. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And I really want to thank you for season 3 of Portia. It's because of loyal viewers like you that we keep getting to share this daily dose of positivity all across the country. So just a reminder, I still need you to like, comment, and subscribe. And go ahead and tell your friends. You can catch us now in Orlando, in San Francisco, in Atlanta, and all across the country on Fox Soul. Tell your friends. We'll see you soon on Portia.